Hello everybody and welcome back. My little Chinese K40 laser showed up, so we're gonna do some test panels. I've got to do some calibration stuff, see what the tolerances are, where it cuts, how it cuts, stuff like that. Then we're potentially going to make a real panel, but I think I'm just gonna make a little quick box just to put a couple switches in and test them out. So we're gonna go up, do some CAD work, and start some cutting. Okay, we are upstairs. Let's make our initial panel. So 5.5 is about the size for what I've got. Let's do 2 just as a generic template, and we're gonna cut out a good chunk of stuff on this. So let's go 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch just in. I'm gonna do a 1 by that's too much, 1/4 inch on my mounting holes, which are just gonna be test holes. And we're gonna do, these are 5mm on my Cockpit build, so we'll do 5mm holes. And as this is literally the base layer, we need, I'm gonna delete all these for the inside square steps. Then I need some LEDs, but we're gonna do that once we actually have text. So I'm gonna extrude this 1/8 of an inch. We're just gonna save it as tolerance test panel. I'm gonna need a second one, move that up 1/8 of an inch. I've got to create real components. It's gonna be a black panel. This is gonna be the transparent panel. And then we're going to make a third one, which should just be a body. And this is going to be the white panel. Cool, so now we've got our 3 layers. Let's join them all together. Normally I like doing it off of through holes, but this will work for now, because I don't plan on actually removing a full edge. And I'm gonna go up here and just do something interesting. Let's do 1/2 inch by 0.75, do fillets, 1/4 inch, and essentially duplicate all the way around. I'm probably gonna move all those holes now that I did that. 1/4 inch, a little more real estate. Cool, that's looking good. We're gonna nom those. I like that. Then we are going to fill in these holes. Okay, now we can show them all. Need some new circles, 5mm, just at the center of the radii because it looks good. And we're just gonna cut through all the layers. Okay, so those are gonna be our M4 screw holes. Those are gonna be our M5 mounting holes. And now I've got to figure out what I want to put on here. So I think I want to do, let's do a horizontal line, and then we'll divide it 0.9. That'll give me 4 buttons. Alright, the first one is going to be a 1/2 inch. Second one is also going to be a 1/2 inch. Because these are screw terminals, we can do those nicely. The third one we're going to do a potentiometer, and the fourth one we're going to do a rotator clicky thingy. I think those are 0.27. -1 nom all the way through it. Then we are going to, I'm going to put 2 buttons up on the top, but we're not quite going to do those yet. Close, but not quite. Hide those 2, that way we're just working on the middle. I'm gonna make this bigger actually. These holes are not enough. -1/8. That makes our nut spots. For the sake of being accurate, let's go plastic acrylic. Completely do the whole thing white. Then we've got a black, transparent, in there. We gotta frost all the inside, and then we've gotta paint this outside when it's assembled. That is most of it. Then I need to figure out how I want to do my buttons. I need things, figure out how I'm going to capture it and where it's going to go. These are exactly 6mm square and extrude. This is essentially where those are going to go. And this could get a little funky. This should be an acceptable test chunk of panels. So we're over here on the laser cutter. We're basically just going to clamp this right in here, hopefully square-ish, flush with the top so that we're relatively even in focus. It works. That is looking pretty a-okay. Initialize the laser 50mm per second. We'll leave it at 20%. Do a vector cut. Hope it works. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I can live with that. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna now bump the speed down to 5. I'm gonna bump the power up to 40. Let's do 50, and we'll give her a zing. She makes some lovely smells. Let's not mess this one up. There's a tiny little dot. I like where it is. Bump it up to 80% power, and we're gonna cut. It's cutting all the way through. I like that. Come on, baby. Play nice. Thump. Ooh, so close. Not bad. Let's open it up and see how we did. Alright, come here. Woohoo! Yes! That's awesome! It cut the full thing! Oh, that's sweet! Ooh, it's warm. Go figure, right? All these guys pop out. Oh, that's perfect! Some of these are a little more stubborn than the others, but overall, not a problem. Because they all came out. Oh, that's cool! Alright, let's take it upstairs, do some measurements, see how it cut, see how stuff fits. We'll go from there. Alright, you guys are going to watch this sideways. I've got the panel. It honestly doesn't really matter which orientation it's in. There's a bit of a curve, but... So the first thing we're going to check is this little 3mm LED. They pop in so tight. They do stick up, so we're going to have to take that into account for the next set of panels. That's something I wanted to check. We might actually have to do a double layer on the bottom because of that, but for now, the fact that they even fit, phenomenal. Outside dimensions, we were going for exactly 2 inches. That is 1.9925, which is quite phenomenally close. This is 5.476, which is also really close, but a smidgen undersized. Then we've got our holes. We were trying to get these at 1/2 inch. That's almost exactly 1/2 inch. I'm thoroughly impressed. Let's see, this is an M4 that fits. The amount of play is so minimal. Wow, this is impressive. This is an M5, minimal amount of play. That is really, really impressive. So this is the little switch that I was talking about, and they're essentially going to go in just like this. So the hole is from the inside, so I need to shift them over and inwards. The idea is that they will essentially just sit on there. There's going to be a cutout on the next one, and it's going to be sandwiched, and that will be phenomenal. This actually does go all the way down, so that is passable. Not great, but passable. So these holes do need to be more centered inwards. Now for the real ones, the big switches. This is a 3-pole, not terrible. I feel like this is not a full 1/8 of an inch. That could be part of the problem. And we'll do it this way. I'm gonna screw that on. Are these actually a full 0.125? No, these are a 1/16 of an inch. So I won't be able to get my depthing correct, if that's even a word, but I can get my sizing. Kinda, definitely kinda. So that's where an LED is gonna go, which is why we had that offset, but I don't have it in there right now, so it's not offset down. That's okay. And I would like up to be on. That's on. Let's screw this in. That's gonna go there. Then we're gonna have, oh, let's do the potentiometer next. Now this is one that I did not really measure beforehand. These were numbers that I pulled. It fits perfectly. All right, that's not bad. Put this guy on. Oh ho, woo. It does fit, but oh good lord, is that tight. Probably just measured a potentiometer and assumed this one was the same. That is pretty cool. I think let's move on to layer 2 and see how they combine. So I'm gonna go cut that, maybe do a quick montage. Oh, it was gonna let go and the frame just collapsed. All right, laser off. Let's grab it. Boop. Oh yeah. See if she fits? The goal is to see if I can do this. I can! The only thing stopping it's that little LED. Oh, that's perfect! Oh, yes! Oh yeah. That is so cool. Alright, let's get the last layer and see how this actually turns out. Alright, hey, the last layer. That is phenomenal. It's upside down, but that's phenomenal. There we go. Wow. Okay, I'm really happy with that. I need some spacers. Maybe I'll just use like 1/8" washers or something, because these are only 0.8 instead of 0.125, so these are like 3/16 instead of an 1/8. But that's phenomenal. Like, just the quality of cut, everything. So I'm gonna head upstairs and grab some washers. We'll head upstairs and we'll go take a look at this. I mean, that's so cool. Alright, now I've got these little guys, which are even less appropriate, but they are the correct size, so we're gonna run with it. That is much closer to the size we're actually going to get. Put that LED in just a little further, because now it can. But there are 3 layers. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but there's an inner circle and outer circle. When this is painted, you won't be able to tell at all. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. This is a really cool proof of concept, and I think I'm gonna just keep it like this. The buttons are trapped there. The LED goes through. I think I like it just like this, and I'm going to make the next set of test panels, or of the next set, an actual set of panels, and we're gonna do it out of the real material. It's gonna be a little prototypey, so we'll see if it turns into an actual half-decent thing, and if we use it. But this, I think, is a phenomenal prototype. Everything's accessible. Those are gonna be a little hard to interface with, but definitely doable. These should be easy, that should be easy, easy. That's super cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me make this brand new set of construction, the modular acrylic, and going through a little bit of trials and test runs on the laser cutter. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we will see you guys in the next episode.